Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing whether we're ever going to see the Cops and Crooks update come into GTA 5 Online after it was revealed a couple of weeks ago that Rockstar ended up canceling the entire update. If you haven't heard the news by now, Rockstar Games did end up canceling the Cops and Crooks update just a couple of weeks before it was supposed to be released. Now the question still remains whether this update has been canceled permanently or it simply has been delayed. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing the current status of this Cops and Crooks and Police DLC, discussing why exactly it was canceled to begin with, and also discuss the future of this update and whether we're ever going to see it again inside GTA 5 Online. Now we got a lot of interesting information to discuss today, and we're going to be getting into all of that in just a quick minute here, but first off, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shout out of the day, and right after that we'll get into the actual video. So today's shout out of the day goes to a really awesome YouTube channel known as 365 C-Store Encounters. Employees from all sorts of convenience stores teamed up and created a YouTube channel together, and every single week they upload a brand new video of a crazy shoplifter going in one of their stores and attempting to steal and getting caught on their security cameras. And on top of that, every single time they offer up a hilarious and funny commentary to go along with the video. Subscribe to 365 C-Store Encounters by clicking the first link in the description down below for some really awesome weekly videos. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So first off, if you haven't been following the news, let me catch you up to speed exactly what we know so far about the Cops and Crooks DLC that was expected to come into GTA 5 Online. Now, as we all know, this has been by far one of the most requested updates ever over the years, and it turns out that Rockstar ended up actually making pretty much the entire DLC. However, it ended up getting scrapped for unknown reasons. Now, several insider sources such as TesFunds, which as you guys know is a super reliable source for GTA 5 news, did come on Twitter and reveal some insider information about a few really awesome features that were supposed to be included with this update, including the ability to buy police cars, customize them, and store them in your own garage inside the game. Now this DLC, as I said, ended up getting cancelled just a couple of weeks before it was supposed to be released for unknown reasons, but the question still remains whether this DLC was simply delayed or it was actually cancelled indefinitely. Now I think it goes without saying that a lot of people in the community still want Rockstar to end up releasing this update at one point or another. Not only is it something that has been requested since the beginning, but I also personally think that it is going to be a great addition to GTA 5 Online. But what are exactly the chances of Rockstar coming back to this update, finishing it all the way, and releasing it to the public? So in order to answer this question, I want to first off take a look at one of the DLCs that Rockstar made quite a while ago, and that is the Casino DLC. Now, as we all know, the Casino DLC was of course released into GTA 5 Online late last year, and it was the biggest update at the time that Rockstar did release into GTA 5 Online, and it was a well-received update. However, what a lot of people don't realize is that this DLC ended up getting cancelled at least 2 times according to rumors. Originally, the Casino DLC was supposed to be a single-player update, which was supposed to be a paid DLC that included a new heist mission which was supposed to be a paid single-player DLC that was going to include a mission with Michael, Trevor, and Franklin, where you went inside the Diamond Resort and Casino and did a heist just like you would do in single-player with other heist missions. Once GTA 5 took off, they ended up canceling that update, or at least temporarily delaying it. Then it came back for a short while when they were working on it, and we received a lot of leaks back in 2018 about this update, and it seemed like it got cancelled again. But then of course in late 2019, Rockstar finally ended up finishing off this update and released it to the public. So the point I'm trying to make here is while it is not 100% guaranteed that we will be seeing this police DLC, it is very common for things inside the game industry, and especially of Rockstar games, to get paused, restarted, paused, restarted, and over again until they finally release at the end. And also, to be fair, I'm sure there are countless DLCs that were were cancelled that we have never heard of before that simply were cancelled indefinitely and never made their way inside the game. Now, in my last video about this, we discussed a little bit more information about why Rockstar could have cancelled this update, and if you want to learn more about that in a little bit more detail, I recommend you check out that video. But in a gist, there are a couple of different things that could have made Rockstar cancel this update. So the first possible reason, and probably the biggest one that a lot of people are speculating about right now, is Rockstar ended up canceling the Police DLC due to all of the events going on currently in the world. As we all know, Rockstar Games as a company does like to stay pretty unbiased in most things, so it's very possible that the executives at Rockstar simply decided to either cancel or delay this update until things clear up and people have a more open mind. And honestly, if this is the case, it is very possible that this DLC was simply delayed and it will be releasing at a later date. Another possibility is simply that things shift around and that something higher priority went into production. The video game industry behind the scenes moves very rapidly, and companies like Rockstar are unable to spend a lot of time on a single project if they know it is not going to pay off in the long run. As we all know, Rockstar Games is developing a map expansion for GTA 5 that will be releasing later this year with a new set of heist missions, so it is very possible that Rockstar Games determined that this update is going to be more profitable and liked compared to a Police DLC, and instead they ended up canceling that update. Now, technically speaking, it is impossible to cancel anything since it wasn't revealed officially yet. However, as I discussed earlier in this video, based on all of the insider information we did receive from test funds and others on Twitter, it is very safe to say that Rockstar Games was planning a Police DLC because they added multiple features, including buying police cars, customizing them, storing them, as well as a new set of police-style missions that we have never seen before inside the game. Now, for anyone out there that really wants this update to come out, including myself, I say do not give up your hopes just yet. There is still a ton of time for Rockstar to reveal this update or even announce it, and I'm sure even if this update doesn't end up getting released, there is a reason behind it, and Rockstar Games is working on something bigger and better. But let me know in those comments down below, what do you think the reason is for Rockstar delaying this update? And also, what is your wish list if Rockstar were to release a Police DLC in the future? What would you like them to include? And also, I will leave a link in the description down below to the Twitter thread by several users regarding all of the insider information that they found inside the code of GTA 5 that does hint at this Police DLC and also reveals some interesting stuff that Rockstar was planning to release with this update. So definitely be sure to check that out if you are interested, but that is pretty much all the information I have for today. And just a quick production note before I hop off here, I do want to let everyone know that I am likely going to be out early next week, if not all of next week. I have a couple of things in my personal life that require me to be away from the computer for at least a couple of days, so I'm really looking forward to coming back already, and daily videos will be resuming as soon as I'm able to start working again. But either way, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today. If you found this video helpful, informative, or you learned something new, be sure to let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already, but those bell notifications on so you guys are always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I will see you soon with yet another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.